I don't know, man. This seems like a really difficult pick. I'm not sure what they're going to end up with.
It's a Doom.
Yeah. Well, it fits the bill of 5-man, let's go.
Ramses is running around as the Ursa. You know, he'll potentially sit on one of the side lanes there with Solo as well as Roger, and they found their target. The penitent man shall pass SVG. Well, he probably won't pass away from this one. They just keep chasing him into the tree lines. Even the clap early on. Oh no, he can't cut away from this. Ramses has the movement speed still on him. Crystal Bane's a very slow hero, and that's the GG. And well, just to watch the salt again, let's watch the kill all over again.
There's a couple creeps coming into his tower, so he's only slightly behind. That's a few CS, 5 CS, but he's got a couple more denies, so pretty even.
Oh, Maleficus is out, Penitence is there too. MSS is holding on to his abilities for the moment, throws out the Avalanche, wants to keep Ramses away from snaking, but this Wild Wing block from Roger is just so damn good that Ramses can keep up with him, and not only will he get the first kill, he'll take 2 of the conversions with him. Easiest money. Solo will also fall on bottom lane. This Resolution was able to close the distance. Looks like SVG has to just wait out, keep away from Pasha.
Hit this powerful timing when they start hitting towers. What do they look for from the Pugna? What do they look for from the Chen and the Doom? I think ideally you want the Satyr creep that you have on Doom right now is really good for laning, but he might want another creep later. Oh, actually he's laying into Resolution. He did use the Doppelganger already aggressively.
Yeah, SVG has to come over. He's got the Frost Blast to slow things down, but he doesn't actually have his stun available yet. And yeah, Rezo can't get out of this one. Maybe he's got a little bit more life. Pasha needs to reach him with the Infernal Blade, but SVG, he's got the slow, and now actually it's a Frostbite. The Hadouken from Pasha reaches over and grabs the kill. It's something that's finally going to change the balance of power in the mid lane. Vengeful Spirit and Chen both rotating in. They want to come in behind the tower, and they can do it because they got the Hellbear and the Satyr Tormentor.
This move is really good if it works. It's a super high value play.
You've got Ghost Shroud available, but Penitence, Clap, Hadouken, Drain, my lord.
That's some serious amplification, man. Penitence and Decrepify? That Nether Blast did like 400 damage after reduction.
And no one's already backed off once again. This Observer was paying dividends. MSS. His movements are reflecting the intentions of VGJ Storm. Pasha? Does he commit the Doom? It's the real Resolution. Yeah, he commits the Doom. He had no Doppelganger away, but now the Duke.
God, he's actually...
Has he got enough life though? Oh, no, he doesn't. Pasha turns around for the Hadouken. And Resolution gives him a tip. Well played, GG.
Real, recognize real, man. That was a nice shockwave.
But a 3-man smoke up from VGJ Storm. Now, pretty close to Dire Observe Ward, but not in range of his vision. And it's already too late for Roshan. Yeah, that's why Necrophos is standing back there to try and hold them back. You'll have to battle through the Nether Ward. You'll be able to farm it up in just a second. Solo is going to find Resolution. Pasha's looking for his target. And, well, the swap back, they've got Doom available, and Resolution, get Doom, Sonny Jim. He's running back behind the tier 2 tower with a Wave of Terror. They have the damage to bring him down, and he's the big one. He'll buy both of his Blades of Alacrity, so no money will be lost here, and no denial from SVG coming in time.
Good kill.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, it's these little things, right? So, but the bottom one's not going to fall yet. MSS took care of pushing out that wave, and it's one of those situations like, what's more valuable? It's kind of hard to call. Like, if that PL kill is more valuable than a tier 2, I think it is.
The Fortify. They found the Necrophos. He's got his hood to give it a little bit more protection. MSS coming in from the side. Avalanche and Tosh should be really nice. SVG, now the ulti's available from inside the trees. They just can't get away. The Black Hole from snaking. Full channel to be a boss. He pulled out a couple of seconds too early. Chen still on the run, but Resolution and MSS will find him on the eastern side. But back towards the west, snaking could not survive. Solo and Pasha were all over him, but SVG, a huge hero of that fight, needs to still do a little bit more as Ramses enrages up. They can't do the damage to him, so Resolution focuses over on the support hero, while the rest of his team goes after the Doombringer. The hard one to bring down. Solo is slowed up, and with the Phantom Rush forward, Solo Magic Missile Wave of Terror is available. Who's actually going to die first? Is it going to be Solo or Pasha? Pasha's got the regeneration, but with Necrophos waiting, they'll toss one little creep over, and they'll finally burn through him. Resolution does finally catch up to Solo, but at what cost? Doppelganger down, the rest of the team's coming in, but he can't go for the regeneration, and Ramses just bounces over the top of him. He'll get frostbitten up. There's no Nova available just yet, and no Scythe Device available. No Scythe, Reaper Scythe available either.
He still has Aegis. He must have misclicked. I think he wanted to blink in and toss someone else back and failed to blink or something and just tossed on the spot.
He got clipped by something.
Really nice push from VP. They already got the tier 3 tower and they're close to claiming the range tracks. They're going to bait Solo. There we go. This time they did it right.
There's the toss back onto Solo with the side. They will not find the kill. There's too much regeneration. They had the pipe up. They don't find the kill. They lose the Crystal Maiden. Solo will eventually go down. The melee racks is up. They need to bring down the catapult. They need to stop VP from continuously pushing. It's difficult when the Nether Ward is up. They can't initiate forward. Blink Black Hole is available. One more blast from no one would do it.
They're sending him back.
That rack is Solo. They decrepify. They're going after him and no one. You can send it back. The blast. It'll do the job. No one will lose his life, but a sacrifice well worth making.
That was actually so close to being perfect. You could tell that VP knew exactly what they were doing in that situation, but like maybe his classic aura build would have been better and just accepting, okay, it's hard for me to black hole, but this way we can maybe just ball into the fight and actually take it head on with a pipe.
Smoked up pretty close towards the creep wave, but the vision should have dissipated in time. But VP, their positioning is so good. Ramses, MSS jumps in. He's going after the Roshan with a toss down. Roshan will go down. It's taken by the Dire. Ramses has the Aegis to the Immortal. So VGJ Storm don't get what they're looking for, but they are into the backlines after Solo. The Doom is on the Necrophos. Snaking cannot find the opening. He's been sitting back for a long time. Now he BKBs up, looks for his target. Ramses is it. Solo doesn't actually have the mana for the swap, and Snaking is just coming towards him, and he wants Ramses. He's still not burning off that black hole. He can't do it. In fact, Ramses will just kill him. Ramses is just standing his ground. Remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. That's why he didn't want to pop the hole. Necro, he'll chase down no one. Scythe is not up for 5 more seconds. But it won't matter where he can physically do the damage. MSS can't toss back Ramses. The clap will slow him down, but the double buybacks are coming in. Ramses ready to fight. Enrages off the Frostbite. Resolution will join the fight as well, and they need more. Ramses already has a triple kill. Somebody stop this Ursa at the moment. You've got the Blink Dagger available. Tiny will toss him up with the Avalanche. The stuns are there. They bring him down for 830 gold, but there's trouble at home. They must come back instantly, and Necro was the one to do it. He actually stole the cheese in that fight. Small detail. They get a couple of kills, and nobody really gained much gold, and that favors VGJ Storm. They just want to delay the game, and they accomplished what they came for. It felt like the threat all the time of snaking, jumping. Like he was always sitting around. Resolution's in trouble. He'll doppelganger down and hope he's got a little bit more friends to help him out. Nearby, MSS is there. They're draining out the life of Resolution. 2 more seconds, 1 more second, and it's just 1 second too long before he had doppelganger available once more. But the chase is on from VGJ Storm. They're looking for the kill. Pasha and Solo together. The net is on MSS. And, well, with a Decrepify and Blast, the damage is high. Avalanche creates space. Hits on all 3. The space is not enough. Solo will get a double kill. That's massive. This Tiny doesn't buy back. PL does not want to buy back. So he is that saving grace. He can spam the lances forward. And they'll need more PLs to defend this. They just charge them towards the Netherward. So Netherward will fall. Takes a little bit longer to do it. No one jumps in with his own BKB and the Doom. They just want to delete the Necro. They're able to do so, but buyback's available and Doom's in way too deep. He does have a little bit of time to save himself, but nope, not until MSS arrives. Has everyone from VP already backed up? It's like Pasha was the offering made by Virtus Pro to the gods. So they'll have a gem Doom underneath the tower. Detection-wise, I'm not really seeing anything. In fact, we just make more and more resolutions. Ramses wants to find Snaking. Has clipped into the corner really nicely with the way. Oh my god! He knows Solo's there, but Resolution just control delete. Come on, Snaking, that's your moment. Okay, no, he's got no moments. He's got no teammates. They're leaving. They were so not ready for that. So instead, it's up to VGJ Storm. Smoke up, run forward. They want a target. This move has to work. Yeah, who do they find? This move has to work. If this fight fails, they lose Roche too. It's coming in. Avalanche! Oh, no! MSS! He misses the big hit! The Midnight Pulse is down. Solo's trying to walk back through it. The Scythe is there. It looks for the kill, but no! Vengeful Spirit, you had the hand of God. He survives through the damn thing anyway. Chen did die, but the cost is huge. The black hole is better! It's buying time for Resolution to fight and create more resolutions. Buybacks are coming in thick and fast, but Ramses, damn, that man's so thick. So thick. Coming for another fight over towards Yawa. Can cannot get the attack, however. Ghost Trap protects him, but Pasha, he arrives with a Doombringer. There goes a Necro. He's totally deleted. In fact, he walks away from explosions. Necro will die in front of the pit. Resolution could doppelganger himself away to safety and set a couple more illusions of himself in. Snaking's ready to fight, puts down the midnight pulse. That really hurts Pasha, especially when Solo then actually has to swap him out into the front lines. Frostbitten up, able to get the sun over on the Crystal Maiden, and Solo working with Ramses. Solo, there's way too much to fight. Resolution does go down. Ramses again able to just pick Resolution out of the crowd and get the kill. But Virtus.pro trying to reset the bottom lane. They have to come back again. This fight, they may want to have it, but
he survives the black hole with that perfect enrage. He gets the kill afterwards on, I think he kills the Enigma, he kills the Tiny, it gets out of the fight in the end, so we're going to see it actually a full-on replay of it here. Look at Ramses in the bottom right. He's waiting, he gets frostbitten, he's just patient, waits for the opportunity, and the opportunity is apparently over.
Yeah,
so now we're fighting at Roshan.
Crystal Maiden's right in front of Roshan. VS swapped him in, and then they got the perfect control after.
It's time for a second lane of Rex for VP, I think.
They have Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shard, and it's the Ursa who got the Refresher Shard.
Yeah, faster black hole, but in this case, he's gone for the full-on greedy, I want money build.
I love Pasha's skeleton. He's attacking the sentry one up the hill. No risk for Pasha at all. It's not just the ensnare, which is the good thing, it's the raising of the dead. They got another 10 seconds before you'll have Enigma's black hole ready, and that's when they can potentially fight. But the swap instantly into Doom on the Necrophos. He can't die. They have to toss him away from any kind of attack, but it doesn't happen. Buyback is available. Doom is kind of locked in pretty deep now. Have to burn that BKB. The melee Rax is a primary target, but it will be easier when Ramses cleans up MSS. Remember, he's still got the Refresher Shard available, so he can go again. The top lane of Rax did push in. No one will come back to defend this. So VP being very, very safe about this game. And he keeps losing his conversions.
Follow the car.
There's just no more damage. There's so much AoE spam from no one just continuously coming out. They just can't defend it. More sentries, more orbs, anything you've got.
Aegis down.
Yep, Solo swaps out, MSS gets in, tosses the Doom, doesn't get him away up, and there's your Black Hole, catching out the two, and he got the Vengeful Spirit as well. That's the one they needed. Pasha with the BKB runs around, Refresher off, we go for a second round. Ursa is trapped, Resolution's got the time, Ramses, Scythe down, he will fall. Is there a chase? MSS, you bet your Nelly, he's looking for it. Roger, send him back, he'll have to be the sacrifice. They toss Resolution forward even further, Roger will fall down. They don't find any more, however, and have to come back. Tier 4 towns are under attack, but that's the fight they wanted. But are they going to try and push? And VGJ, they know they're out of position. They're going to lose their lane of Rax. Mass TPs come back. Fortification will buy them a little bit of time as Snaking. He's wrapping around the back. They see where Solo is. They'd love to have a crack at him. And Snaking, is it worth it? The Lincoln Sphere's already going to break on him. They throw out the Penitence. And then swap, they pull him in, and it's the BKB, but it's instantly, they doom up the Enigma, buyback's available, and this is now the chance. They turn it around, but you've got that melee Rax gone, so Megas are already up. VP, they achieved their objective. Solo will die in the back lines. Remember, you've always got a second Solo, and he tries to swap himself to run out through the front door. That won't be so possible, but Virtus.pro, Megas are theirs.
That's the one hero that VGJ Storm cannot afford to get caught first because it takes their entire counterplay away. This guy has been the counterplay in the previous two fights, and if he is the one that gets jumped, sure, you've got a buyback.
And he just got jumped. BKB has to black hole, but there's no one else around him. It's buying him time to get the Blink Dagger off cooldown and then jump out. No, he didn't. He didn't blink, so MSS will arrive. More supports coming in, and they have to kill Ramses now, even tipping him for an extra victory. No Enigma for 100 seconds. No black hole. He'll have Refresher when he comes up, but he'll have his black hole almost by the time he comes up.
Still, you got Megas, you got Aegis, you got Cheese. This should not go wrong in this stage.
You can actually just give him both the Aegis and the Refresher orb, so Ramses has all the security he requires. And what's he going to take? He'll take the Aegis, and no one has the Refresher Shard.
I think he'll give it to Doom.
He's got a license to kill, wants to move forward, and here's your already illusions from PL running forward, and Ramses going for the GG. Going after the tier 4 towers. It's the last thing that's really left as objective-wise to take. And he just makes the buffer. They have to break him twice. MSS jumps in, can't find the toss. Too many targets around him, so he holds the combination. Solo is a real deep swap, but it's perfect. Necrophos is deleted. Solo will die for the cause. No, he won't. Decrepify saves his life, and the Hand of God too. This is the game. Virtus.pro, they will take game 1. Assure themselves an upper bracket position in the playoffs for TIA.
it's got to feel relieving. They were looking really good in this group early on. I think they were 7-3, and then it pulled back to 8-6, and it suddenly started looking a little bit scary.
It's a gyrocopter.
Okay,
it's an IO-less gyrocopter. No one would predict this.
Indeed. He's playing it. Okay.
That was unintentional.
So far, so good. Top, though, for VGJ Storm. They're definitely winning that lane when they just profit. Bottom lane, Ramses is actually dropping really low, too. Oh, nice double stun top. You like a camera?
yeah, you're making me jump, man. You're making me jump.
Oh, bottom lane, bottom.
Damn you, Send. He's now playing with me.
Mid, actually mid.
Yeah, I'm watching it, man. Resolution's killing off no one. God, the cock of the world. Thanks, Send.
You're welcome.
While on bottom lane, again, Ramses battling into SVG. Are they going again on top? Yeah, they are. Start with the nuke, a little bit of heal comes in, but with the avalanche and the secondary nuke from Solo, Marsh is able to get the kill.
Straight back the other way. Hey, he needed that one. He definitely needed that kill. It's going to help him a lot. Hearing a call down mid?
Yep, they are. Need to make a couple of clones as just Resolution tries to hold the ground. They have the control available, and now extra help. Snaking able to get the trap onto no one, so Resolution's clone may finish the work that the original could not. And another Spark Wraith, Roger. He won't go down to this.
And even though it's the clone getting the kill, the XP is not going to waste.
Solo's trying to protect himself for the moment, so Wrath of Nature can bounce through. Actually doesn't even reach him, and then he gets a regeneration rune. Sure, okay.
Nice. How convenient.
Yeah. Bottom lane, Ramses as well as Necro going ham. SVG will arrive, gives the extra soul rip. Ramses down low. They pop the tombstone, but Ramses under the cover of Invis. They just want the information in the tree line, but Ramses has to wait out of range of the tombstone so he can Shikuchi away again. Decay's back off cooldown. It's going to miss the target. If that hit with the death pulse, it could have been potentially the kill under Ramses. But now they just turn it around. No one will arrive with flat cannon on. Necrophos just goes shrouds, but the missile. No one's so quick on it. Taunts his way to victory, and then you've got the Bramble down once more. Undying just can't run out of this. Forced to stand his ground. The cursed crown. This is Death Crown. And their mid's been taken in the meantime. They have no tombstone yet. They're willing to push. The Sentry Ward, MSS will be seen here. Okay, Solo attacks him as well, so MSS knows he's seen from the hillside. If they drop a sentry, they won't find the Observer, however. I don't know if that attack was on purpose. Snaking, walking into the Bramble, well, that was probably not as much on purpose. They just profit, stunned up. No one finishes the job with the homing missile. Continues his run because he wants more. And here comes the Terror Rise. Yeah, okay. could have been somebody else. Oh, watch the Terror Rise. There's more support coming in from the north. As they keep the run going into the call down, Resolution gets a little bit more distance, now spawns up the clone. We're going to go Bubble Boy as Nyx Assassin with the Spike Carapace into the back lines, tries to get Oracle, but he takes zero damage. Reaper. That's a very ineffective, if ever I've seen an ability. 3 euros gold for VGJ Storm. Resolution's clone will finally die. The sun's up, but what do you get in return? Oracle dies. Yay for this, but you're going to lose so much here. Another Bramble down, double stuns for Roger. And they just keep going. No one turns on the flat can, tries to get rid of both Snaking as well as his army, and he'll be successful in both. Does this feel like a chain feed? Are we playing Pub Dota right now? The Undying Tombstone gets mopped up very, very quickly. MSS just wants no one. Screw everything else. This is where the battle really is. MSS is not getting him. Not getting anything. In fact, he walks the opposite direction around. Back at the battle, it's Roger going down. They'll turn around for a bit of a fight. MSS has now come back into the engagement. They've got more help. MSS turns on the Spike Carapace, looking for the stun return. Won't happen. And had no mana left for the stun.
This is reminding me of classic CIS Dota. Like, what actually just happened? That was like...
MSS is on the hunt once more. He's coming up with Yawa. And they're also TPing in more friends. So when that entire replay was happening for like the 1 minute, everyone else just went back to lanes and farmed. Said, "All right, guys, let's get a breath. I don't think we need to keep up that level of pace." VP are going to smoke up, and oh, hello! We just found ourselves a kill into the Bramble. He's got 14-1 charge available, even with the Ghost Trapper that just amplifies the damage. Roger never even got to use his Bedlam. And Ramses will add the pressure on bottom. Now he's finished up the Maelstrom. His push power's a little bit better. SVG walks into Roger and Solo. Remember, we are still during nighttime, 30 seconds until the daytime, and Arc Warden, he's got the homing missile on his tail. They'll put down the Bramble, and he just puts the clone, and that's with the scythe. It's actually just trying to, delay a little bit longer, and Solo does get dropped. That happens.
Oh, great terrorize.
Just sends everyone away. Snaking turns around looking for the fight, cleans out the tree line, so they see Roger, and Roger just has to go into the Shadow Realm. Try and get out of here. Won't happen. Doesn't have a TP scroll, and they're tipping him while he's actually dying. Thanks, Pasha.
What a godlike terrorize that was. Oh my god. It's not the biggest swing at all.
They're turning it into a push. Roger and no one aren't going to accept this, however. No one's got flat cannon. He can get rid of the entire push. Even waits for the next creep wave to arrive. So he's got all the Treants, and they're chasing down. But then again, avalanche toss. MSS gets the lead underneath the Sentry Ward. And again, this Bramble catching out VGJ Storm one by one. Ramsey Shikuchi's forward, and he gets the bug on the back of SVG. Underneath the tower, Ramsey is very happy to take the hits because it means that bug stays longer for Pasha to not capitalize and take the kill. It'll belong to Ramses. But the Orchid may cause a couple more problems. That just got finished over on Snaking. So for all the deaths he's had, he still managed to have enough money to get that. MSS looking for Ramses, hoped he was Shikuchiing around. And Ramses is already building BKB, so this Orchid will be good for now, but it won't be great later on. Wrath of Nature bounces through. The Tombstone's in a fantastic position, and it's double stun from MSS. There is the return stun, and they're trying to finish off the Tombstone. Ramses, he cannot time-lapse out.
All right, forget everything I just said. To be fair, though, this was a really super sick setup from VGJ Storm.
It's the battle for the Invis to get in closer and fight. But they won't need it the whole way. You actually have a Blink Dagger now on Necro, so he's got jump-in initiation. Maybe not so great when, well, no haste rune for him. He's able to get through the Bramble, however. 21 charges needs to be triggered if he wants to try and survive, and he does not want to try.
Wait, I didn't see what happened to the haste rune. But considering how many last hits he has, he's really low on net worth compared to the other heroes of the game. He's tanking way too many deaths here. He's 3 and 5 on your war.
He took the Spark Wraith. Snaking actually walks into the edge of the Bramble. And that's just a simple kill for no one. His 8th of this game. And MSS, he found his fun target. Pasha will blink over it. Don't know if the Sentry would actually give him a little bit of vision, or he just wanted to get closer towards that Invis rune faster. But he did see MSS in the river. And they're on the hunt.
Plenty of dust on VP, if 4 of them.
It's even better when Weaver gets this. Bugs onto Undying. SVG just has no way to survive. Quick Sentry Ward revealing Nyx Assassin. Spy Carapace saves a lot of the damage, but when the scythe comes down, Oracle goes with it. A fantastic terrorize from Roger, forcing back VGJ Storm once again, allowing no one to pop this BKB and get heavy damage with a flat cannon. But the rest of VGJ Storm, quick TP out will not be enough. Pasha comes in for the lift toss, and then it's MSS who's in a world of hurt. Spy Carapace, he does not pop it in time. Well, actually, he does. He just returns the damage, but not the stun. Can't break free of it. And that's VGJ Storm getting wiped once more.
You need the Nyx to come in close to have an impact. And when all of these heroes group up and come in, that's when Gyro is excelling, right?
Yep.
No one is getting so much damage out in these fights, because if VGJ Storm play a distancing game, the heroes don't really work together.
And Solo's a little late switching the dust from his backpack. So MSS waits for a different target. BKB on Ramses means Orchid doesn't do enough. They'll need to launch the stun. So they're using Snaking as bait. So Sentry Wards are down. MSS will come through the back, and yeah, you're right. They really can't kill him. They can die to him. They can definitely do that. There's no Vendetta. A quick dust trigger anyway, so MSS can see everything. But Oracle arrives. They'll both get double stunned. And Resolution's clone tries to find a little bit of a rebuttal. Turns on the Blade Mail and says, please attack into me, all you possibly want. Roger has died in the meantime. This clone doesn't do enough. MSS wants to find the kills. Is back up in mid lane. Kills everywhere across the map. There's no one up on top. They actually managed to die in 3 different points of the map.
Yep. They are playing really classic confident VP style with these 3 active cores that are all online early and want to fight. And it was a bit of a surprising Gyro pick that we weren't seeing coming, but no one's delivering. It's one of his absolute best heroes, and this guy is good at a lot of heroes.
Yeah, you're right. This is what they have to do. It's a smoke maneuver. Vendetta's off cooldown in 5 seconds time. They don't have a lot of information to work with, and VP have everything. Like, there's observers and sentries everywhere for them.
No one definitely could die here.
Oh yeah, if they can get him, they got to get him before he gets his BKB off with the Reaper's Sight. They don't get the kill instantly, but the kill is a kill, and it's the Necro.
That's a big kill.
Almost 1,000 gold. That brings him very close to his BKB. Hanging around Roshan.
Now he's his bodyguard.
Well, does he?
I think he saw him invising. I'm pretty sure he saw that.
Alright, well they know where Solo's sitting in the back of the Roche pit, and he's starting his TP. MSS needs to get the stun, but no. He TP's back to the tier 2 tower. Snaking at least has the Arcane Rune coming into this fight.
Oh, they missed the stun.
Instantly triggers onto no one, gets the BKB off, and it's a great avalanche in the back lines. MSS did at least spike Carapace on the back, but man, that nuke damage is so hard with the call out and flat cannon. No one's done the work. Resolutions, Roshan's coming out looking for a denial. He won't get one out of all this fight. It all belongs to Virtus.pro. Snaking's BKB will allow him to TP away to safety, but you know this game it's on the ropes. Ramses is chasing down after MSS, had the sentry ward to see him, but he won't have much more. Roger blinks in, Yule Scepter into the Curse Crown with the avalanche toss, and they just nuke him.
And they're going to go straight for the GG. Fight back from Resolution. He has to try to hold the base for like 30 seconds with his 2 Arc Wardens.
Yep.
It's going to buy a little bit of time, but that one's gone.
Oh, they're not even fighting it. It's like, we don't care. Your clone is just as effective as you are. At least Snaking was able to grab. Snaking has the momentum at bottom lane too. That's a other small thing. And Roshan's up.
The momentum bottom doesn't matter that much when they have big creeps. It's still going to push back eventually.
It won't matter too if Snaking dies. You'll have to almost BKB TP this out, but that won't happen. Pasha, hello, goodbye. BKB into the trees, Sprout and TP. Vision, terrorized. That won't work. Snaking actually escapes on 160 HP.
Oh dear.
SVG smoked up. The sentry ward revealed Ramses, so they just instantly spike Carapace, looking for the follow-up stun. They do break the Lincoln Sphere. Ramses protected by the false promise, so we can time lapse back out again, and no one turns on the BKB. The side, it's not enough to kill off the Oracle. It's Ramses, and it's Ramses. VGJ Storm in full retreat, and they are absolutely terrified. The stun is there from MSS to hold back Roger. Will it be enough when Solo's around the back? SVG just wants this. He's got a couple of one-chances to give him Decay back again. But who are they going to find? Solo in the trees. They find Snaking in the trees. Finally, Solo does go down, but doesn't stop Roger, no one, and Ramses from teaming up to finish the job. Another great stun from MSS. Resolution has to hide inside the bubble, protected by the BKB. Gemma Trueside on the deck. At least MSS can pick that up. Nope, no one will roll back in with Rocket Barrage. You can't pick it up if you're all dead. Arc Warden with the Blade Mails just trying to chain them out. No one is hitting himself, but it does not matter. GG, well played. Kills galore. And 2-0 is the victory for Virtus.pro. A fantastic way to end their group stage.
And I'm going to quickly have a look at what that means for the final standings of this group.
Do we know? Spoiler alerts incoming for everybody.
I don't think we know yet, but this is very exciting.